What's up, everyone? It's been like a couple months since I've done something like this. But here I am. Let's get down and talk about a deck that I've been running. I'm only in Platinum. Today is March 8th, I think. Maybe it's the 9th. But fun stuff. This is a deck I've been running. I really, really like it. I wish it had some of the modern cards that you can run in it instead. But basically, this deck is just get some angels down, hit your opponent. It reminds me a lot of the other Collected Company deck, but there's some minor differences in the fact that this deck is extremely combo centric versus good stuff. And the combo kind of revolves around getting Collected Company, using it, finding a bishop and some sort of angel, and gaining a ton of life and swinging. But yeah, the deck's pretty straightforward. It just kind of wins games with angels. Um, that's about it. Sideboard is still work in progress here. I mean, we got Yushan. I haven't played against a sacrifice matchup yet, though. I haven't seen the deck in forever. Arcbow Ranger, I actually really like over the other Vivian because I'm only running 3 drops or smaller in this deck. Renegade Rallier because it's 3 drops or smaller. Knight of Autumn, Scavenging Ooze, Inscription. I like the ability to fight. I like the ability to make things bigger. I think it's a good card. Heroic Intervention has won me a few games recently, so I'm still trying it out in the sideboard. And then Gaia's Blessing, just because I've run into Mill like 3 times, and a one of Gaia's Blessing is good against Mill. So that's one of the decks I've been playing. I've been playing Green Stompy. I moved Motor Vehicles up to my favorites just because I like it. Okay, it doesn't have to be good, um, but I like it. I've still been on a historic kick. The only deck that I've really been playing in standard is I built a snow Sultai Snow deck. It was fun. It just kind of controls the board state, gets a Coma down, Coma wins the game. I enjoy playing that style where you just like destroy everything and then drop Coma. I think it's fun. Not the greatest strategy in the world, but you know you can do worse things. Binding the Old Gods is one of the better cards in standard. So this is such a slow hand. No 1 drops, no 2 drops. It's just like we're playing against some fun janky stuff. Well, moved our clock up to Righteous Valkyrie turn 2 into Resplendent Angel turn 3 to gain a bunch of life. So we enjoyed that. And yeah, I do think that is the best option here. Yeah, because we're gonna try to get. We might just collect the company, try to get more angels. So pay 2, Collected Company. Try to get more stuff. He's up to 5 already. There's a person right there. Can give itself hexproof. I don't think we can gain an overly large amount of life from Collected Company here, so we're just going to do 2 and pass the turn. How big is this thing? 4/3. I mean, he has blue now. Nothing. Get double Soul Warden. That is not what we wanted to draw. Oh man. That's fine. Let's go no blocks. Yeah, Blissing Hydra's gonna hit us for 5. It takes 3 energy to do that though. Which means if we play the game right, we can Skyclave Apparition that thing to Oblivion. That's another one minus a ton of stuff. Yeah, because this gives us access to. Okay, so I shock in that land because I now have access to fight something with Inscription of Abundance, or put counters on something to like try to force a trade. Um, I'm not even gonna swing in here. We're gonna take a 4/4, which is awesome. Or one life away. So if he casts a creature here, let's see. Woo! Okay, so the way that play worked out, right, is we were going to gain 4 life. Everything was getting at +2/+2. He was going to lose his Bristling Hydras, and I can just swing for a ton of damage there. Because I don't think there's a block there that is bad for us, because we just want to stay at 27 life. And if we can stay above 27, we should be able to close the game out. So we got really lucky he didn't find any of his combo pieces. I'm assuming that's the Panharmonicon combo, hit you for a bajillion. Not Panharmonicon. It's an energy deck. Has energy combos. On that note, Heliod's bad. Night of Autumn is better. I don't think anything else needs to change. So Inscription of Abundance comes in huge in a situation where we just needed a couple more life to get to where we needed to be. In fact, I am reconsidering why I even have that card in the deck at this point. I think this is good. A turn 1 Soul Warden is not bad. We have the Skyclave Apparition. We need to draw another land. He dug deeper for a combo. That's good. So we have 3 for Valkyrie or Skyclave on turn 3. And we have a turn 4 Collected Company if we can draw land in the next 3 turns. So, I mean, this hand is playing really well. Like I said, I'm only in Platinum Tier 2 here. A little ways off where I would like it to be. I would like to have already been in Mythic, but I don't play enough for that. Like, legitimately, I just don't play enough anymore. I was... Ooh. Destroy target. Artifact enchantment or creature with flying. Oh, with flying. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That's actually really good against what we're trying to do here. Skyclave Apparition doesn't get it, right? Yep, 5. So let's go for life. 8, Emblem. Yeah, so we can't let that thing live.
Now we're getting started. Meet my newest friend.
Yeah, we really can't let that thing live. That's a good sleeve Siphoner, which is good. Are they playing like a low to the ground energy style deck? We're at 25. So casting an angel gets us to 27, which is what we want. Yeah, so I went for the play that was going to get me the most on board to try to play around the Vivian. I think we successfully played around the Vivian. Yeah, he just dug too deep. I wonder if his combo pieces were all like right there on the top of the Vivian. So I mean, he got to cast his card really early, but it didn't really help him. So a game away from tier 1. That game only took us like 7 minutes. 2-minute intro to the deck, 7 minutes to get a 2-0 against the combo deck. And yeah, you can see that unlike the Selesnya Company deck, which tries to just play mid-rangey creatures and get in for lots of damage by having hard trades for your opponent, getting a board state, This one worries more about the order of which you cast the less powerful cards, right? And how your opponent plays. Because being able to get a Soul Warden down, he filled the board, and because he filled the board, we gained enough life to make it so that our turns were really easy because he didn't put pressure on our life total. And because he didn't put pressure on our life total, we were able to fill the board with more angels than he could have dealt with. And because we could do that, it's just really difficult for him or for them in that situation to stop us from comboing off with Resplendent Angel. Because he could have just popped Resplendent Angel, but Resplendent Angel replaced itself and did some other things. I didn't realize we were so far off of what we need for Bishop of Wings here. Half my hand is dead. Yeah, if we draw a land source, we can hold up Collected Company, which I think is the best option here. Because I don't want to run the Righteous Valkyrie out into a removal spell here. And if he wants to blow up the Llanowar Elves, he can into Collected Company, because we just have to watch how he taps. Oh man, it would be so nice to Collected Company into like a Bishop and Righteous Valkyrie and then pass. So there's a Bishop, and I guess we'll go Soul Warden. Wish we could have done some other things there, but that's fine. If he has another Fatal Push to get rid of Bishop of Wings, it's sad, but not the end of the world. I wish we could have gotten the Bishop down earlier too. Oh, he's playing some Death Touch shenanigans. Oh, that Finn is going to be a problem. We just missed what we needed to hit there. So we need all of these alive so that Resplendent Angel creates a 4/4. There's a 4/4, I can't block. Oh, we're up to 27. Alright, let's see here. How do I need a block? So this is 2, 4, 6 poison. Guess we just take it. So one more hit ends us. Okay, so I can afford to trade a bunch of stuff here this time really easily. Ooh, this is intense. Drum to poison. Yep, because he knows that he probably thinks I don't know about the poison thing. Let's see here. Soul Warden. Oh, I want to hold on to that Bishop of Wings here. We need to still have blockers for those things. We could gain 5 life off of an inscription. This only gains us 5 life? Oh yeah, okay, so that's what we need to do here. Fairly simple play. That gives us 2 blockers, so we'll have 3 blockers back, so I can start pounding. And he needs a Finn the Fang Bearer also to beat me with poison. There's the Finn. The replaceable angels will come and chunk block. So it should be a good game here. You can't block my creatures. Ooh, what an intense match, man. That is such an interesting card because unlike Intect, where you can just like give your opponent 10 poison counters really early, that matchup, that's not what happens. So Heliod's like a really hard card in this matchup because my board state just keeps dying. Knight of Autumn is probably a much better card. Having removal is good, but I don't know where to bring it in for right now. I mean, it's a better removal, is what I was trying to say, than what I was running. Anyway, so the way that I played that out, sorry, I wasn't being overly vocal about it. The way we played that out was I wanted to get down a Resplendent Angel in a situation where it could create something that could trade with Questing Beast without a problem, and then just keep enough of everything else alive to be able to combo it, right? So this hand is one that really needs a collected company. I'll actually talk about. I kept this because we can turn one Soul Ward into Llanowar Elves. It looks like he has a Finn, the Fang Bearer already. We have double Bishop of Wings, so we might play a Bishop of Wings next turn, and then Bishop and Llanowar on turn 3. So that we get 2 bishops down. It looks like we have Bell. So I don't think I want to collect a company next turn. So we're going to go into our bishop. So he's going to try to kill the Soul Warden. I don't understand why you would kill that over bishop. I mean, bishop does require you to have an angel to be useful, but it's a much better card. Patra. Alright. White source. Bishop. And we really want a collected company and just some good stuff. Okay, so I've never seen Hapatra play, ever, but it's a pretty good card. There was a Questing Beast. So, Hapatra, whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you can put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Cool beans. Let's let that thing die and we'll take our beats. There's a Skyclave apparition. Can we just like exile the Questing Beast and swing in? No, I think we'll just collect the company. This is when I really wish I had Avison from Shadows over Innistrad. That would be such a good card to cast in the situation, where it just like comes in, protects my board, gives them all indestructible, blocks, including itself, blocks Questing Beast. It's an angel. Man, that's a really good sideboard card. Gonna swing with everything. We're gonna collect the company. We're gonna hit Resplendent Angel twice. We're gonna gain a ridiculous amount of life. We're gonna go no blocks. Then, if both Resplendent Angels survive, they do not. We would have gotten the 2/4 for us. But that's fine. I really want to drop Righteous Valkyrie to pump the board. I think we're just going to get rid of the Questing Beast here. We're somehow really far ahead, and I don't know how we got really far ahead, life total wise. Like, I don't know how he's taken 12. That extinction event was brutal. That was a lot of odd. I'm gonna have to make some changes to this deck. Hey, look, another Skyclave. Man, I want to drop that Righteous Valkyrie. So if he defeats this Skyclave apparition, he gets a 4/4. He doesn't have a blocker, which is why he left back to Seville. Oh, what's up with him double drawing into these things? So he gets 6 power. Those are definitely not mainboard cards. They only go to 3 6s, which means he could double block one of them. So we'll just have the turn. We want to draw into a collected company. 2 of our 3 Resplendent Angels are gone. I would be running 4, but I only own 3 of them in the game. I don't even have a righteous or a useful card to use. Oh my gosh. How many of these is he going to have? It's definitely a sideboard card. He brought in 3 of them to try to deal with me. My life total over doesn't matter. I can just eat that 2. And then I can poke him for 2. Pretend like I have something. He has to find 33 damage or a bunch of death touchers with Finn. That's actually a problem. March Warriors and a 2-3. I wonder how long he's had those guys in his back pocket. Well, we drew our 3rd Skyclave apparition. Hooded Blight Fang is a more of a problem than Gifted Aetherborn here. I really want to draw another collected company. That would be really nice. We're gonna go no blocks again. Take 6. He goes to 8. I can do 2/4 to him. Put him at 4, and then he goes back to 6. Yeah, so we swing. He hasn't shown like the company yet, so he goes to 6. I go to 18. Well, 17. I go lower than 17. I don't have to go to reversal spell for the Hooded Blight thing. I have a cleric that gains me 2 life. It's a chunk blocker. Wow. Me with like him being able to deal with that Righteous Valkyrie was huge. No, you can just keep swinging. This has been a much better game than some of the other ones I've played. Here comes the Knight of Auto. We're gonna gain some life. Pass the turn. I don't have good trades. Oh, that's a Finn. So he's found an alternate move. Here goes 2, 4, death, 1, death. Yeah. Well, the extinction events got it for him. And I'm not overly happy about it, but hey, that was a pretty good game of Magic still. Oh! The triple extinction event was able to get us. Apparently, this is not a very good deck for extinction event to play against extinction event, which is probably really good to know because I thought this deck didn't really have overly that many weaknesses to other mid-range style decks, just because I can do so much on my turns. But turns out that I was completely wrong, and that I should reevaluate my life decisions about this deck in particular. Just because that wrecked me, like that wrecked me so badly. Not being able to do anything because the board state just got eaten. Also, only drawing one collected company when he drew like four of everything he was playing is really bad. I'm thinking about just like pushing damage here and getting rid of the Hapatra. I mean, it's not like the greatest thing in the world. I mean, setting up Bishop of Wings was probably a better option. Especially when you see that off the tough up. Well, we've emptied our hand. We're at the top deck stage. Here comes a Finn with creatures that can now hit me with no regard. Here's a Gifted Aetherborn. Here's a Resplendent Angel. We're going to gain 4 there. Here's 5. We have to gain 5 for Resplendent. So we get a 4/4 that can trade with Nighthawk. Or trade with Questing Beast. Okay, so now we have to figure out where we're trading and how. So there's 3 trade here, 4 trade here. I need the Finn dead, don't I? Do I leave that and hit Finn? We need to draw the collected company again. I mean, another Resplendent Angel would have been really nice, but that's okay. Another Bishop of Wings doesn't overly do too much here. Other than another Angel of any kind gets us lots of life. That's another 1/3. I can't afford to let you do anything. 3 damage, 3 there. I need to find 3. As a push, we get a Knight of Autumn. We really need to hit a collected company or a resplendent angel or something worthwhile. So we have to trade with Finn. Chunk block the Nighthawk. We're doing good. That's another Finn. So I just want to show you that I've drawn one dual card, which was Llanowar Elves, and I guess my sideboard Knight of Autumns, and he's drawn 3 Finns, because that is how your opponents draw in Magic, is your opponents draw all of their combo pieces and you get stuck. Well, I did not draw overly well at the end of that game. That one took a lot longer than I wanted it to. But thanks for joining me for just a couple quick matches. I might come back in a minute. All right, so we're going to play a couple more games on this one and see how it goes. All right, here we go. Game 3, or yeah, game 3 on this video. Let's see how we do. Should be able to get another win, maybe 2 in tonight. Let's see how it goes. Wow, that is a lot of white land and not a very large amount of anything else. We can keep it though. Yeah, we can keep that. We want to hit our turn 3 plays, so we can just drop that there. Hopefully we don't get a control matchup. I don't think this deck can beat control. Well, that was a pretty good draw. Now we just want to draw Collected Company. Collected Company leads to a win, basically, which is fun stuffs. We like winning games of Magic. Mardu, huh? What do they got here? Mind's Stone. I don't really want them to have ramp. I don't know what they're going to do with it, but we'll just get rid of it. This deck really is hugely vulnerable to that removal spell, Extinction Event, from earlier. I guess I need to be a little bit more proactive in how I'm changing some of the CMCs in the deck so that it survives a little bit better. Another Mind Stone. Does he have another Mind Stone following that up? Nope, a Valky. A Righteous Valkyrie. Well, that's better than Sky Clay, maybe? Can we draw a Collected Company, please? Hey, I ask, I shall receive, right? Oh, wow. What a lame Lane finds. I don't really. I guess we can attempt to trade Skyclave Apparition. I guess. Didn't happen. You make that into a 2/4. Handgraph, maybe change.
Here be monsters. Your crew for my freedom. A fair price.
So that helps us close the game, I think. Don't want to attack here. Wish we had another collected company. It would be really nice.
No fire, no steel.
We didn't hit a collected company off our other collected company, which is good. There was a removal spell there. The Inscription of Abundance. That's really, really good in this situation. So we must be playing Marty Walkers. So there's going to be an Ugin in there. There might be a Karn. Hey look, another Speaker of the Heavens. That's really useful actually. Like super useful. We gain 2 life off this. We gain 2 more life off this. Then we eat Angrath. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can make a 2/4, which won't do too much against our Angels. And once that thing trades, we get our Righteous Valkyrie, which pumps the board. And that makes it so we are able to swing in with Speaker, and then and then make Angels, because it makes it a 3/3. Another collected company, a Righteous Valkyrie, or even a Resplendent Marshal or a Resplendent Angel at this point would be really good. Glorious Protector might be a good sideboard card. Other than like I'm running a ton of Angels, so even though it will protect the non-Angels, the Angels go bye-bye. I'll have to think about it. I need a way to dodge Extinction Event. My opponent does nothing. We'll drop a Resplendent Angel. At this point, we're not going to gain enough life for it to make things. So we're short on it being able to pump itself to make it a life-linking flyer. Oh, we're so close. If we could swing with this and guarantee it lives, and then tap. 1, 2, 4, 6. Oh, actually, we got there. Man, we just made so many flyers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if he has land Ugin, we lose because we don't run any tricks to deal with Ugin. If we had drawn a collected company, I probably would have held it up for Ugin. He's going to give us our Righteous Valkyrie back and draw a card. So he didn't have an Ugin. Or he didn't realize how close he was to mana for it. Either or. Maybe he has a way to push one of them. Block, push. Nope, not push. Then takes 4. We make another 4/4. Game 4. Yeah, so if we draw Righteous Valkyrie, it's over. Collected Company would be really nice if he somehow has a way to deal with all of our board state, which I think he might. That was good. That was a pretty good board wipe. But yeah, I mean, if we draw Righteous Valkyrie, game, Effective Company, into Righteous Valkyrie. So he's playing a really low to the ground deck. I don't really want him to be able to do interesting Heliod shenanigans. Don't really need Graveyard Hate. He did have some sacrifice things. So bringing in Yasharn might actually be good in this matchup. First matchup, I've brought Yasharn in at all. Here we go, on to game 2. Final game of the day. Here we go, here we go, here we go! Let's see if we can close out some lines of magic. This is not good. This is not good at all. Why did I keep it, you might ask? Because there's only 22 lands in the deck. I should not hit lands on every draw, even though he just hit a land on a draw. He's doing his really good things. Wow, we've drawn 2 lands with a starting hand of 5 lands, so we're up to 7 available lands. That's another Mindstone. Oh, we'll go to 22. We've drawn 3 out of 4 Temple Gardens. I would consider that not impressive at all. He has no red mana sources, so there's not going to be an early Angrath, as I can see. If he goes land in the big or in the little Lucan, so there's a red source. Nothing else. We'll go Sunflower Grove. Swing for 1. I'm assuming he's playing some sort of control, and so I want to be able to hold that Collected Company from now on. For the rest of the game, just because that gives me the option of refilling a board, which it's bad for me because I drew nothing. I drew just basically just lands. Wow, I'm still just drawing lands. We'll drop a Soul Warden. We do have to cast Collected Company into a Thought Seize, which is pretty annoying if he Thought Seizes me. Let's see, he's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more land equals Hugin. He's on Tybalt. Before that resolves, let's go look. Let's really hope he doesn't hit one of our angels here. It's a land and a Mazemind Tome. We gotta poke the Tibble a lot.
Oh, don't ruin my fun.
So he can't -3 anything. But he has a Wrath. Wow, that's a good card from me. That land killed us. 5 opening hands, root 2. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lands in the top 20. That's a lot. That's 50%. What has he hit? He hits a Bishop of Wings from us. I don't see an out here, so we're just going to concede. I don't have any questing beast to pressure the Planeswalker. I wasn't able to hit big stuff off of the collected company. So even though we were able to collect it was just really bad. We kept a 5-lander, drew 2 lands in the first 2 draws. Do we keep a 1-lander in response to that? Sure. You know, sometimes you just gotta go for it. If we draw 2 lands, like we just did on the last game, then we have a turn 3 collected company. We have a lot more interaction in this game than we did in the last one. Just because we have more action. I can actually do stuff with this hand instead of... And if I hit something good off the collected company, we could have actually done stuff then too. So we do get to just kind of do value here, because we know that it's not till turn 3 that he has the Deafening Clarion available. If we do land, we do go with Yasharn, just because it's bigger than a lot of this removal he probably has. Gets us lands, which means we can collect the company later. Yeah, so we definitely go into Yasharn here, as much as we have the collected company that does cool stuff. We want to be able to hit our land drops, especially starting on 1 land like that. And collected company can be cast at any point in the game, so it's not that big of a deal to cast it later. Play it, because Yasharn plays around his early removal. I mean, he could go land in a Wrath of God. I guess that's an option. No Wrath. This gives me the opportunity to cast Collected Company after a Wrath. No Avacyn. Man, I've been watching way too much old stuff. I keep thinking of Avacyn. Archangel Avacyn. Oh, every time I play against white, 5 mana, I'm like, Archangel Avacyn is coming. Okay, triple white. Just cycles of Triumph here. He's nearly tapped out. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 22. We're gonna go for it here. There's a chance we find a turn like that. Stomped one of my speakers, but we go up 1 there. I think we're going for damage over anything else here. And it's lethal. There it is! Collected Company finds us the win. We're still 1 game away from Platinum Tier 1, which is kind of the goal today. Actually, the goal today was to get out of Platinum, but it doesn't look like that is going to happen. I will try to get this uploaded as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, and hope y'all had a good day.